doing great. So today I wanted to make a little video about traveling tips because the season of traveling is coming, so why not share some tips for me? You might know it better than me, but you know. Number one, I always like to check in advance when I go somewhere, their customs, and just have basic information, not to offend anybody, like do you give tips, do you don't give tips, do you eat everything on the plate, do you don't eat everything on the plate. Just make sure that this small little things that we might not think means that much, you actually know if you're offending somebody or not. And this also comes straight after the second point, and that is actually be respectful. Like certain countries you might cover up your shoulders or maybe like your knees and stuff like that, just to be respectful for that country you're going to. Just Google a little bit in advance what kind of traditions and cultures and custom for that country before you go there. And of course, have respect. Number 3. So I have done this mistake a couple times, and that is going to a place and then you realize you have no idea how to get from the airport to the hotel or hostel or whatever you're staying at. I have done that, and they just come there like, oh, middle of night and I don't know how to get there. Oh, because it's not always like the taxis might be expensive and stuff like that. So just make sure to check in advance if it's only taxis available, or you can book something that's cheaper, or if it's the underground, and what kind of route you have to take to get to your location where you're staying, so you know that before you arrive. Number 4, money. What kind of currency is in that country and stuff like that. And of course, this goes straight over to point number 5, and that is save up more than you think you're gonna need. So you never know when an unexpected outcomes is gonna show up, like you have to pay for something you didn't know, or maybe the plane is cancelled and they're not gonna refund your ticket, or like we did one time and ended up booking the wrong tickets. So just make sure you have a bit more saved up than what you think you're gonna need. It's always a good tip. Number 6. Have all the important stuff in your hand luggage. If you have the carry-on, if you have like other luggage with you, make sure that you have the main stuff, like documents and everything, and maybe like clean underwear or some clothing in your carry-on luggage. Number 7. Bring a power bank or 2 with you. This is a type of power bank, and that is basically, you never know when your phone or your camera or anything is going to run out of batteries, so it might be actually safe to have it with you, just so people have possibility of contacting you, or you might want to take pictures and stuff like that. So like just a small little thing that's good to have. I didn't have it when I was traveling, but I do wish I did. And have it now for next time. 8. And that is have like small shampoos and conditioner, because this is something you can have in your carry-on if you're not gonna have other luggage with you. So I like to bring this just so I have something, because my hair does not look good if I don't use it for a while, and it might not want to be the first thing you do is to find it, so it might be good to bring. I like at least have like maybe at least a shampoo or something, and soap. Number 9. If you're booking your ticket or your hotel through like one of these web pages that's supposed to be like cheap, I would always recommend checking the hotel or the airline company's webpage first before you book it, because sometimes it's actually cheaper booking from them directly than booking through one of those other pages. You can always check to make sure, just so you don't get tricked with your money. Number 10. Be careful. This will probably come as common sense for somebody, but for basically everyone, but I just want to say be careful. You never know what's gonna happen, so if you're traveling by yourself, maybe make sure some of your friends or family knows where you are and what you're doing. Number 11. If you want to make sure that you get the most amount of time in the place you're being, maybe check in advance what you want to do. Like, do you want to see a lot, do you want to go shopping, or do you just want to relax by the beach? Just make sure, like, maybe have a little bit of plan. Of course, you don't need to plan the whole entire trip. Just like maybe a couple of things you want to do to make sure you actually do that. Or so you actually have time to do it. So you don't run out of time and you end up not having the possibility to do the few things you actually wanted to do. Number, what am I on? 11, 12, 13? I think I'm 13. No, 12. I don't know. I lost it, sorry. Well, at least, if you're going backpacking, I would recommend having a really good backpack because you're gonna have it on a lot more than you think you're gonna do, and it's good for your back to have. So it's good for your back to have like a comfortable backpack. So maybe you should use a couple of extra dollars on that for your health. And like, of course, I forgot what number I'm on, so let's just, yeah, keep on going. Check in advance what kind of, if the water is drinkable there or not. Because some countries you can't drink from the tap, straight from the tap, and some you can drink straight from the tap. So just a small little thing it's good to know so you can buy water before you get there. Yeah. And make sure you have all the documents. It might be if you have some pills you need to take. It might be if you need some pills you need to take, you have to have documents for your doctor, or certain countries you need to have a visa to get into. So just make sure that all those documents are already like in order. And yes, I will recommend having that in your carry-on. And like you can see on border control, all these people not bringing enough documents, so you know, always have your documents ready. And my last point, I think this is the 15th, is have fun and enjoy and explore. But in a respectful manner for that country you're going to. So I do hope these little tips and hints were helpful for you. And what kind of tips would you give? Do you have some things that you have learned through your times of traveling? Let me know in the comments below. And have a great day, guys. Bye! Going through. Gorilla? But in a respectful manner for that country you're going through. But in a respect. Do you give tips? Do you don't?